The concept of going from zero to hero is the ultimate human narrative. It is the story of Hercules, the journey of the self-made billionaire, and the path of the underdog who rises against all odds. But in the real world, this transformation is not a montage set to inspiring music. It is a deliberate, often grueling process of psychological reconstruction, skill acquisition, and relentless execution. To start from zero means to start with nothing, no connections, no capital, perhaps even no hope. To become a hero means to achieve a level of mastery, influence, and success that allows you to not only stand tall, but to lift others up with you. Phase 1, the internal reconstruction, the foundation. Before you can build a skyscraper, you must dig a deep hole. You cannot build a new life on the shaky foundation of your old habits and limiting beliefs. 1. Kill the zero mentality. The zero state is often defined by a victim mindset. It is the belief that life happens to you rather than for you. To shift this, you must adopt radical responsibility. This means accepting that while your current circumstances, poverty, lack of education, bad luck, may not be your fault, they are 100% your responsibility to fix. Actionable step. Audit your language. Eliminate phrases like "I can't," "it's too hard," or "they got lucky." Replace them with "how can I?" and "I will figure this out." 2. Define your hero avatar. You cannot hit a target you cannot see. Success is too vague. You need a crystal clear vision of who the hero version of you is. Visualization exercise. Write a script for a day in the life of your future self 5 years from now. Where do you wake up? Who is next to you? What work do you do? How does your body feel? Be specific. I want to be rich is a wish. I earn $20,000 a month running a remote consulting business while living in Bali is a goal. 3. The dopamine detox. If you are at zero, chances are you're distracted. Cheap dopamine, scrolling TikTok, video games, junk food, keeps you sedated in mediocrity. You need to reclaim your attention span. The protocol. Commit to 2 weeks of low stimulation. No social media before 12 p.m. No phone in the bedroom. Boredom is the birthplace of creativity and ambition. When you stop consuming, you're forced to start creating. Phase 2. Strategic skill acquisition, the weaponry. Heroes have weapons. In the modern world, your weapons are your skills. You need a mix of high-income skills to make money and soft skills to navigate the world. 1. The triangle of value. To move from zero to hero, you must become valuable to the marketplace. Value comes from 3 places: specific knowledge, skills that cannot be easily taught, for example, coding specific algorithms, specialized legal knowledge, niche market insights. Leverage, the ability to multiply your effort, code, media, capital, or people. Accountability, taking ownership of risks and outcomes, putting your name on the line. 2. Choosing your vehicle. You need a vehicle to get you from where you are to where you want to go. This is usually a career path or a business model. For the career climber, focus on industries with a high ceiling: tech, finance, medical, sales. For the entrepreneur, focus on solving painful problems. Don't look for a business idea, look for something that annoys people and fix it. The stacking method. Don't just learn one skill, stack them. A good writer is common. A good writer who understands finance is rare. A good writer who understands finance and can code Python is a unicorn. 4. Deep work and deliberate practice. Reading about swimming won't keep you from drowning. You must get in the water. The 10,000-hour rule is a myth if those hours are spent lazily. You need deliberate practice, focused sessions where you push your limits and receive immediate feedback. The 4-hour rule.
You only have about 4 hours of intense, high-level cognitive focus a day. Protect these hours with your life. Do your most important work first thing in the morning.
Phase 3. Building the network, the alliance. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you are at 0, you likely need to change your circle. 1. The value-first approach. Networking is not about asking for favors, it's about offering value. Never approach a mentor asking, "Can I pick your brain?" That is code for, "Can I steal your time?" The strategy? Find someone you admire, study their work, find a gap or something they are missing, a broken link on their site, a research paper they might need, a clip of their content edited for social media. Do the work before you ask for permission. Send it to them and ask for nothing in return. This is how you get noticed. Digital networking. You don't need to live in Silicon Valley to meet high-level people. Twitter, X, LinkedIn, and niche communities are gold mines. The reply guy method. Find top accounts in your niche. Turn on notifications. When they post, write a thoughtful, value-add comment, not just great post. If you do this consistently, they will notice you. Their followers will notice you. You are hijacking their audience to build your own. Cutting the dead weight. This is the hardest part. You may have friends or family who love the 0 version of you. They will feel threatened by your growth. They will say you've changed. The mindset, you have changed. That was the point. You don't have to be cruel, but you must set boundaries. You cannot carry dead weight while climbing a mountain. Phase 4. Execution and grit, the climb. This is where 99% of people fail. They have the plan, they have the skills, but they quit when it gets hard, and it will get hard. 1. Embracing the suck. There is a period in every journey called the Valley of Despair. This is when the initial excitement fades, but the results haven't shown up yet. You are working hard for 0 reward. The rule of 100. Commit to doing a thing, posting videos, making sales calls, writing articles 100 times before you judge the results. If you quit after video 3 because you only got 10 views, you failed the test. Financial discipline. As you start moving from 0 to hero, you will make some money. Do not spend it to look like a hero. The trap? Buying a luxury car when you make your first $50,000. The hero move is reinvesting that $50,000 into your business, your education, or assets. Live like a monk while you build your empire. Financial freedom is not about high income, it's about high savings and investment rates. Failure as data. The hero views failure differently than the 0. The 0 views failure as a judgment of their character. I am a failure. The hero views failure as data. That strategy didn't work. Scientific method for life. Form a hypothesis, for example, this product will sell. Test it, analyze the results. If it fails, tweak the variables and test again. Emotional detachment from the outcome is a superpower.
Phase 5. Hero status, legacy, and contribution. True heroism isn't just about winning, it's about returning to the village with the elixir. Once you have achieved success, the final step is contribution. 1. Mentorship. Just as you sought mentors, you must become one. Document your journey, share your failures. Your story of rising from 0 is now a roadmap for others. 2. The shift from how to who. At the beginning, you asked, "How do I do this?" As a hero, you ask, "Who can I get to do this?" You move from a technician to a leader. Your job is no longer to row the boat, it is to steer the ship. 3. Infinite games. James Carse wrote about finite games, played to win, and infinite games, played to keep playing. The journey from zero to hero never truly ends. The goalpost moves. The hero realizes that the joy was never in the destination, but in the person they became along the way. Conclusion. The distance between zero and hero is measured in friction. It is the friction of waking up early, the friction of saying no to distractions, the friction of risking failure. Most people avoid this friction and stay at zero, but you are not most people. Start today, not with a grand announcement, but with a small, quiet promise to yourself. Dig the foundation, sharpen the weapons, start the climb.